Saturday Night Football, Washington Commanders at Detroit Lions. We're going to be doing live updates of the game as it goes on, while also feeding some hungry football fans, doing food delivery on DoorDash, UberEats, Instacart, and Grubhub. We just streamed through the entire Chiefs-Texans game, where the Chiefs ended up winning, going back to the AFC Championship game for seemingly the 20th year in a row. I think it's been something like 15 years since neither the Chiefs nor Patriots have been in the AFC Championship game. Horrible. As you come on in, please hit that like and subscribe button, especially if you're watching this on replay, because as much fun as it is to watch on replay, it's that much more fun to be notified live when we go live. Also, we have a pinned link. That is our brand new sports channel that eventually we're going to be moving these streams over to, but I can't vertical live stream over there yet because I need to get to 50 subscribers. So if you're not yet a subscriber of MetropoliFins, which is my New York Mets and Miami Dolphins channel, talking baseball and football over there, please click that link, hit that subscribe button. That's our goal. We're trying to get that channel to 50 subscribers. We're going to start this stream at 60. We're trying to get 3 channel members, starting currently at 12. Those memberships come and go. So we're going to do updates on football as we go here. We're going to get the game up. The start time is 8, but with these games, they don't usually always start at 8. That's kind of how this goes. And so I'm going to go get a stream in my ear so I can also be listening to what's going on. We're going to be following the Tom Grassi stream in the ear. We're also on the path to 1,700 subscribers, which is kind of a big deal. I feel like that's kind of a big deal, 1,700 subscribers. It's the next 100 in line with us. I am so excited for this game. These are two teams that I love rooting for. I feel like I can't lose. Either the Commanders win and we get more wildflower in Tom Grassi scripted, or the Lions, the team I picked to go to the Super Bowl many weeks ago, win and keep their season alive. And so we are hanging out here. We did accomplish our 5th crust pizza delivery in a row. I'm that guy. Hi. Hello to you. Welcome, everybody. We're going to be talking football, talking about the Lions and the Commanders game while doing food delivery here tonight. Sipping on some water. Messi and Ronaldo, both of you guys are here. Wow, I feel very privileged. Thank you guys for being here. Please, as you come on in, hit that like and subscribe. If you're a sports fan, please also click on that pinned link. That is my new sports channel, MetropoliFins, talking mostly baseball and football. So in football, in American football, I am a fan of the Miami Dolphins, which obviously they are not in the playoffs this year. Josh Allen, yeah, well, we're going to get the battle of Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson. That's who a lot of people think the MVP is between. I'm a Dolphins fan, so it's hard for me to be pretty unbiased in that, but yeah, so we got that going. But if you are a sports fan, this is not primarily a sports channel, but I am starting one. This is mainly a life improvement while we do food delivery, but I need your help to get to 50 subscribers on my sports channel. That is the pinned link there, MetropoliFins. And as soon as I do that, then I can start doing vertical live streams over there, trying to get MetropoliFins up to 50 subscribers. Hey, I totally understand. No worries. I'm not here to pick a fight, because as a Dolphins fan, we have 0 fights to pick with the Bills. We can't beat you guys at all. So I think it's going to be a brutal game tomorrow for both teams. I think it's going to be crazy. Sejan, good evening to you from the United States, or good morning to you. Good evening. It's evening here. It's morning there. It's tomorrow. Let me know how tomorrow is, since you're a time traveler. You're in tomorrow and I'm here today. So do I think we're losing Hill? I think no, and I think that's why we fired. This is my theory. I've got no insider information, but I think that's why we fired Wes Welker. I think Tyreek said it's either Wes Welker goes or I go. You know, it just didn't work out, and I don't think there's anything individually against Wes Welker. I think the Dolphins basically had to say, either we're keeping Tyreek Hill or we're keeping Wes Welker, who was our receivers coach, wide receivers coach, or something like that. So, Sajan, we're English only in here, so make sure you do that. In soccer, I don't really have a soccer team. Raymond, I don't really have it, but that's my guess, Pat. My guess is that's why they fired Welker with with the hopes of keeping Hill and keeping Hill happy. And they basically said, look, we're going to just count this as an off season. Like, Tua got injured partway through the season. They lost a bunch of games that they shouldn't have lost. That's what kept them out of the playoffs. Was if you just turn there were 2 or 3 games that they should have won, and if you win those games, then you're in. I mean, they would have still gotten blown out in the first round of the playoffs. So, but that's my guess. That to appease Tyreek, they just said, look, what do you need to stay? What do you need to be happy? Because Tyreek kind of backtracked on some of his comments. He was frustrated. I would just say in general, if it's a one-off, I would never put a lot of stock in any athlete's comments after either a tough loss or an end of a season where they're eliminated from the playoffs. I wouldn't put a lot of stock in that. They're just human beings who are highly emotional. And in that moment, he just said how he was feeling. And we put this interesting thing. We always like criticize athletes. How come you don't say what you're feeling? How come you don't say what you're feeling? And then athletes go out and say how they're feeling in that moment, just emotionally. And we're like, oh my goodness, then blow it up. That's why. If you want athletes to actually say what they're feeling, then don't blow up every single comment that they say when they're frustrated. Because if you and I were judged by the things that we say when we're frustrated, and people had press conferences and talk shows about us, like, oh my goodness, what would they be saying, right? So that's my gut says, based on, because everybody's like, why did they fire Welker? Like, the special teams coordinator, nobody cared, but everybody likes Wes Welker. Like, so the why, I think, was that's until I see otherwise. Now, I would still say that if they can trade him and get the haul that they want for him, I'm not saying he's off the trade block. I do think that he would still be a potential trade candidate. But I say the Dolphins hold everything together for next year. And if you don't see a significant jump up, like I'm talking about playoff wins next year, then I think they blow everything up. I think that's the way to do it. You just fire Greer, fire McDaniel, trade Tua, trade Tyreek, trade Waddle, just blow the whole thing up and start over again. That's what my gut says. Now, I don't know if they'll go that crazy on it, but I would say that I think that they're going to try to piece together this Dolphins team for one more season. I do think there's going to be some differences. I mean, I do think they're going to look to swap some pieces out, and they have holes that they need to fill. But I think last year was a great Dolphins season, despite not being able to win in the playoffs. Sorry, I gotta move to a place where hopefully we can find some more orders here. It's kind of slow out here, so we're gonna move, try to find some more orders. But I think last year's playoff season bought time, and I think Tua's injury this year bought a little more time. I think had Tua been healthy this whole season and they had the same results that they did, I think that would be not as good. But not that injuries are ever good, but in this particular instance, I think Tua's injury definitely bought McDaniel and Tua a little extra time here. All right, so we are just driving around trying to find some orders, trying to feed some hungry football fans. See what sort of food delivery stuff is still out with the game going on. Watching DoorDash, UberEats, Instacart, Grubhub. So if you have questions about that, we'll also be talking football. The game has just begun. For whatever reason, my headphones keep disconnecting from my phone here, so I'm trying to get that fixed. All right, so the game is going on. Plain Sharks, how's it going tonight? We are rocking and rolling, talking about the Miami Dolphins' future. So We'll see. So the Chiefs have won. They are moving on. We're going to head down to Magic Dumpster, which is a place we love to go to try to find some good orders. So we're going to do that. Make sure, if you guys haven't yet, sub to the new sports channel, MetropoliFins, New York Mets, Miami Dolphins, baseball and football talk. Make sure you click on that link. We're trying to get that up to 50 subs. We're trying to get up to 50 subs so we can start doing vertical live streams over there. So we've had a good delivery night. It's slowed down kind of like quickly. So that's why we're repositioning. But I took 5 orders in a row from the same restaurant tonight. 5 orders in a row from the Crust Pizza. So we've been busy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go head down to Magic Dumpster, and we'll get caught up on chat here in a little bit because you guys are posting way too much and I'm driving, got to be safe. So we got that, but we're just hunting for some order here. DoorDash has been exceptionally quiet tonight. We are silver on DoorDash under their new system with a 24% acceptance rate. We've been doing a lot of UberEats. We did have one good DoorDash, 22 for 8, but that was a while ago. So we're just going to reposition the south end of town, go hunting for some sushi, some tacos, some nice Italian. So the Chiefs are in. So there's 2 questions. Well, I got 3 questions. Question 1, you could answer the same for all 3 questions. It's possible here. Who are you cheering for tonight in the Lions-Commanders game? Okay, that's the first question because that's the game we're talking about. But then also regarding Bills and Ravens, who do you think is going to win that game? Who are you rooting for in that game? And which team do you think has the better shot to actually knock off the Chiefs? So I cannot come to rooting for the Bills. I just can't get to that. So I guess I got to pick Ravens on everything. We're just trying to find some orders to stay busy the second half of the night here. Usually you can stay busy till 9 or 10 on a Saturday. So, but there often is like a half an hour pause where you kind of get nothing. You've met Stephen Ross, SK. Ah. Well, there's a lot of people who would like to meet Stephen Ross and tell him to sell the team. A lot of people. Got an injury timeout on the field of the game. I didn't hear who's injured, but they're saying the arm does not look good. $10 for 8 miles with a bad drop off, so we're gonna decline that. That's on Grubhub. We're just hunting for an order. It's actually not even seeing a lot of orders at the moment. That's why we're just gonna sometimes you just gotta reposition. We're gonna go head to Magic Dumpster. So we're rocking, we're rolling, we're looking for things. We got an injury timeout still in the game, so there's nothing going on at the moment. Seven-yard gain for the Commanders on that last play. A pass to Diami Brown. Diami Brown. Got 2nd and 3 on the 39-yard line of the Commanders, headed towards the Lions. Nice. Austin Eckler with a nice gain all the way to the 36 of the Lions. That's not how you come into a room. That's not how you come into a room. You're not even a creative troll. You gotta troll better than that. I deserve better trolls. I deserve better trolls. Got 3rd and 9 going on for the Commanders. Hey, there we go. Got a $7 plus order from Turco Taco, one of our local downtown taco shops. Gotta get ourselves turned around. That's what we're looking for, though. So we gotta go turn around, go about a half mile the other direction. We just passed by this taco place. I got a false start on the Commanders. So it's a DoorDash order here, $7 for $7 plus for 2 miles. So we don't know exactly what the total is going to be till we deliver it. We'll take a look when we get a little bit closer, see. It's not a huge order, so I wouldn't expect it to be too much more than that. So we are out delivering tonight on DoorDash, UberEats, Grubhub, Instacart. We also have Shipped, and we have a couple catering apps that I'm not expecting to see any orders on. So we've been out delivering all day, but we are also getting a new sports channel started. So if you enjoy talking about sports, make sure you click on that pinned comment. That will take you to MetropoliFins. That is my new sports channel, talking baseball and football, New York Mets, Miami Dolphins. So we already got some long form and some shorts up there, but I cannot vertical live stream yet on there. So we need to get to 50 subscribers. So if you are a sports fan, you want to support a brand new small sports channel, that is the place that you can go. It would help us out so much. And the goal of this particular channel that you're on right now is to move 10,000 people from stupid broke to self-defined millionaires, from poor in every area of your life to rich in every area of your life. So that's what this channel is about, but we kind of end up covering sports, and we have lots of people interested in sports, so then we just broke off and we're starting a new separate sports channel. It's pretty busy, not a lot of parking spots, so we'll just park and drive. We're gonna go grab this order here as we arrive. All right, we're gonna be right back here shortly. Let's see. I'm gonna throw the BRB sign up here really quick. All right, so we'll be back there. We'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna leave everything running for you guys. Be back quick. All right, well, the order is ready. Oh, you're all good, Plain Shark. Don't worry about it. You're all good. We know how this goes. When you go live on the vertical, you end up getting the nice influx of new people. Sometimes we win them over. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes they're nice trolls. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're just cool and awesome. All right, we got this one picked up. All right. All right, Commanders went for it on 4th down. Not actually living out of my car, but it sure feels like it some days, Taylor. Some days, that's the life of delivery driver. Dr. Pepper, hello to you. So we just picked up this Turco Taco. It's $7 plus, which means it's going to be more than $7 for 2 miles. So we got to go take this now. Yeah, 2 miles basically to go get it dropped off. So yeah, I did 11 hours of delivery yesterday, and then we're on, where are we at? We're about 9 hours of delivery so far today. Yesterday was better than today, delivery-wise. So appreciate all you guys. So we're going to be talking 23-yard gain for the Lions on that last play. So we're going to be following along with the football game. Also talking the Chiefs winning, knocking the Texans out. So, and if you are a big sports fan, please hit that pinned comment. Hit that pinned comment. That will take you to MetropoliFins. That's my new sports channel. I need to get up to 50 subscribers so I can start doing vertical streams like this over there. That would help me out so much. That's actually the goal for tonight. Try to get as many subs. Trying to get that channel up to 50 subs so I can go vertical live stream. 50 subs for the vertical live. So that's what we're hunting for. So talking Miami Dolphins, New York Mets, football, baseball over there. So yeah, but if you have any side hustle questions, making some extra money, or getting things fixed in your life, anything in your life that's just not the way it wants to be, if I don't get to your comment while I'm driving, that happens sometimes because safety and all of that. I will do my best to get caught up on comments every time we're parked if we get a break. So all right, 1st and goal from the 2 for the Lions. 1st and goal from the 2 for the Lions. I'm listening to Tom Grassi, the football streamer. I'm listening to his stream in my earbuds, so I'm getting all my information from him. None of this is coming from me. Don't worry, I'm not watching a game as I'm driving. So just relaying that information, staying up to date with the game, keeping you guys up to date with the game, and also hanging out, answering all your questions. So there's the Grassi emojis. If you want to be able to post those Grassi emojis, touchdown Lions! Jahmyr Gibbs with the touchdown. Touchdown Lions, 6-0 with an early lead here. We got about a mile to go. Gonna get this dropped off. So you can become a channel member for $2, $5, or $25. You can subscribe absolutely for free. Both of those things help the channel, and so we appreciate that. Lisa just hit her 2-month membership badge or whatever. Yeah, it's like you get like the badges like changing colors and stuff like that. I'm gonna get to doing some custom emojis on that eventually as well. So like, subscribe, become a member, do all those good things. So we are out here gonna drop. We also like to play guess the total, especially on these plus orders. So this is $7 plus. Previous to this, I delivered 5 orders in a row from the Crust Pizza. So one of those tips just came through. There was like a couple of dollar hidden tip on it. Yeah, Detroit just kind of ran right down the field on the Commanders. So I hope it's a good game. I really do, but I guess it wouldn't shock me if the Lions just absolutely roll the Commanders too. It feels like we're just headed to Lions-Eagles, but I don't know. That's just my best guess. Taylor, that was a really long comment. I haven't been able to read it yet, so just hang tight. Give me a minute or two. We're almost to our delivery. Oh, that was it. I missed my turn, but luckily there's a gas station that I can pull into to get turned around and go the right direction. Missed my turn. All right, here we go. Gotta figure out where exactly we are going. Turn left, then turn right. All right, well, there's the right one. All right, I'm gonna go drop this off really quick because we are on the clock. I need to get this delivered in the next 3 minutes. And I'm not sure where exactly I have to go. I'll be right back. All right, we got her dropped off and on time. All right, let me read this here really quick. I don't wanna... Been thinking about doing the same to supplement income when I'm off work, but the fuel costs here are so high. With the risk of my house breaking down, I'm too scared to do it. All right, well, so Taylor, I appreciate that. If you want to learn the basics, though, of it, we've got so many videos on the channel that are designed to help you with that, because there's a lot of stuff that I learned kind of the hard way. I think you could start really, really simple if you wanted, and we could give you some basic tips about getting started. I think, so I've been doing this full-time for about 2 years now, and I'm trying to move out of doing it full-time, but I still think food delivery is just a great part-time. I think you can make, in most markets, I think you can make $50 at supper time pretty much every day. I mean, on average. There's always going to be exceptions. There's always going to be bad days. I had a night the other night where I made, like $35 in 3 hours. Like, it was just a bad night. So there's always going to be exceptions. But on average, I can go out into my market and I can deliver for 3 hours and pretty much guaranteed make an extra $50 every night of the week. Pretty much, 99% of the year, other than a few nights. So, and I think even, I don't know how high your gas prices are. Like, I don't know what you're paying if you're in California. There's actually some things that help protect you and protect your earnings, which I know they tend to have higher gas prices, but they also have things that benefit, including like some extra compensation. So all right, well, we didn't make it all the way down to Magic Dumpster the last time, so we're gonna just go all the way down that direction. Commanders get a first down at the Lions' 43-yard line. So at least they're pushing back a little bit here. They're pushing back. So we are gonna just head back towards downtown. We're just looking for orders. Kind of gotten a little slow. The pace that orders are coming in has been really slow. Like, I didn't turn anything off during that whole DoorDash order. Didn't get hit with any other orders from Uber or Grubhub. Start keeping an eye on Instacart a little bit more too. See if maybe we can find some late night shopping from like a CVS or Walgreens. Yeah, you got a question? Yeah. Go ahead, ask away. That's why we're doing this. I'm doing this to hang out, answer questions, help people out any way that I possibly can. So, I'm not religious. I don't really consider myself religious. I am a follower of Jesus. So, I believe that Jesus died on the cross for my sins, rose again to fix my broken relationship with God and forgive me of my sins. And so I believe that he did that for me, and I trust that he is the savior of my life. But I don't really consider myself a religious person. I just consider that as the foundation of how I try to best live my life and make decisions for my life in line with Jesus being my king. So, Golden Age of America. I think it's actually kind of cool that the inauguration, we don't do like deep politics, so I'm going to keep this really surface level, but I think it's really cool that the inauguration is happening on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So I know my wife and I'm going to be out delivering. I got to work, but my wife and kids, they're going to be out. They're doing an inauguration party, so I think it's kind of cool. Doing an inauguration party. Commanders kicked a field goal. It is now 7-3 Lions. 7-3 Lions. Commanders kick a field goal, so there'll be no shutout today. We had almost made it down to Magic Dumpster where we go to get good orders, so I'm going to do that. If I can get parked, or even if I can't get there for long, I'm going to go and we'll get to there or wherever our next order is. I'll get caught up on any other comments. So we're just hunting for any more orders. Oh, our DoorDash ended. Why did our DoorDash end? Oh, I had a DoorDash scheduled till 9. Well, my DoorDash is currently over, but we'll see if we can grab another slot. Sometimes something will open up. I grabbed a 10 to 10:30 time slot, but that's not going to help us now. All right, we're almost downtown to Magic Dumpster. Almost there. So we're right by the taco place that we picked up from a few minutes ago. So we're gonna try to get down. Let me go get parked, and then I'll get caught up on chat the rest of the way. We're waiting for the Commanders to kick off to the Lions, so no action going on as we speak right now. And we're just waiting to see if we can get a DoorDash slot to open up for us to keep delivering on there. I'm starting to wear down for sure right now. I'm tired. So if we don't get a lot more, if we're not seeing orders coming in consistently here in the next little bit, I'll probably call it a night at halftime, but we'll stay on through halftime of the game for sure and go from there. No, I've investigated Islam, and Christianity appears to me to be the much more historically reliable document. So, no, I'm a follower of Jesus. So, I appreciate you reaching out, and think it's admirable that you share your beliefs, but I've done a lot of historical investigation, and so, yeah. So, based on all the evidence, and I'd encourage you, if you have not yet done so, read the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and read them as a historical document and see if you find them to be historically reliable. And that's what's great about entering the kingdom of Christ, is that there's not magic words you have to say, there's not things you have to do, you just have to repent and believe. And I know I'm not ever strong enough to do any sort of works. So. Oh no, you're good. I appreciate you sharing. I appreciate you sharing. Midnight, how's it going? So. Jameer Gibbs is just a beast. 30-yard gain on the play. Like and subscribe, absolutely. And if you're not yet on the new sports channel, MetropoliFins, that's where we're going. Trying to get that channel up to 50 subs. We're at 26. I am finding, this is a very interesting observation, just because I'm learning. Now that I have a channel in the sports niche, getting views on sports content is so much easier. I just want to show you this. This is the, since we're here, this is the back end of all the different shorts and long form videos that I have on the sports channel. Getting views on that channel and getting watch hours on shorts and long form video, even though I know technically shorts don't count, has been really way easier starting from nothing. However, getting subscribers on that channel is very difficult. It's been a lot more difficult to gain subscribers on the sports channel, but a lot easier to get views and watch hours. I find that just kind of interesting. I don't know if anybody has any theories as to why, or ways that I could improve increasing conversion to subscriber, because And even engagement has been easy. Like there's been people have been engaging and talking and all that, but it's been, yeah, TikTok is going down tomorrow. A lot of, I mean, they had an opportunity to sell. There were a lot of interested buyers. TikTok is like the Pete Alonso of social media right now. Strip sack on Goff. Commanders recover the fumble. So anyway, yeah, for those of you, I don't know if any of you have dabbled in creating videos in the sports niche, but I find that just crazy. Yeah. So it's getting views because it's more popular to search, but is it harder to get subscribers because people have already found their little sports tribes? Is that what's going on? That's like my running theory here. God Gaming. You're using TikTok with a VPN. Well, yeah, that's one way around it. That's one way. So technically it's banned, but that probably doesn't mean that it's illegal to access, right? I don't know. I don't know what the law says, but I would assume that it's not illegal to go to visit TikTok per se as a consumer. It's just that it would be banned as a distributor from that side. But I don't know. I've never gotten on TikTok. Not necessarily saying that I shouldn't have or should have or whatever, but I just never got on it. I probably have an account that I created and maybe like posted like one video like a long time ago or something. I have no idea, but yeah, it's very interesting. It's also going to be midnight. I got to earn it, obviously. Like I have to earn it. And so, but I mean, it's crazy. So like I have videos that I poured my heart and soul into on this channel that have gotten like 20 or 30 subs. And, you know, I have a video on Pete Alonso that's already gotten 309 views, 7.3 watch hours, plus 3 subscribers. So it's not bad. It's just, I mean, I think it's also just kind of like, whoa, just like taking that step back of going back to like, okay, yeah, there's a few people who've come over, but it's a new channel. Oh, Marco Island is busy. I can dash along the way to Marco Island. That's going to keep us busy. I hope. I don't know if we'll get any orders, but we're back. We're live on DoorDash with Dash Along the Way. I have to get to Marco Island by 9:25. That's not going to happen. I'm not going there. But it's a good trick. If you can't get on in your zone, that's a way that you can get on to another zone. Detroit Lions content? Yeah. So, I mean, I could have pivoted the whole channel because we have a lot of sports fans on here, but my ultimate heart is to help people through this channel. That's why I made this channel. It's like, I'm going to just, even though it kind of stinks that, you know, there's probably about 800 Grassi followers that are on this channel that will probably not convert over to the new channel, at least not quickly. I got too much of my heart in this channel as a side of hustle with what I want to accomplish on it. I thought about it. I thought about just recreating all the videos and starting fresh, but we accidentally fell into the football niche, and then we just got there. But it gave me enough confidence. Like, look, if I could accidentally do it, like we accidentally became a football channel talking about food delivery. So I feel like, okay, if I could do that accidentally, I could purposefully become a football and baseball channel. So I don't know. I might be making a poor decision by running 2 channels, but I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna run with it. I mean, it's crazy to think like, wow, like, yeah, once you get monetized on a sports channel, as long as you're just picking popular things, like all my videos are getting, yeah. And it's just, I mean, people seem to resonate with it, like, but yeah, I could see it being very tribal, very hard to convert people. So that's why I've got to figure out my uniqueness and my difference. But sports is essentially unlimited content for sure. So I'm looking forward to the concept of just being able to do like sit and watch a Mets game and live stream that as well. Yeah. So it was interesting playing Shark. Like, that didn't even start out that way. It was just kind of like, hey, we started doing that, and then, yeah, but I just have enough confidence that it's like, okay, I can't give up the passion that I have for this channel. And it's like, I'm just gonna go all in. I'm gonna just go all in with a double. And we've got the one channel, you know, this is the monetized channel. The sports channel won't be monetized for a while. And this is the back end. So this is where you get the back end of learning how to do these things. And kind of like, my goal is, so it took 11 months. It took 11 months to get Aside of Hustle monetized. And so the sports channel didn't start exactly January 1st, but if we just count it like that, it's like, okay, with baseball season around the corner, like, I'm gonna see if I can get this channel monetized in half the time. So like 5.5 months. And so I started halfway through January. So basically I want to try to have the sports channel monetized by June. So it's like, okay, if I can get a second channel, and it's like, okay, then we can really start pulling, because I can see eventually the sports channel funding. I could see the sports channel being the primary funding for my life, and then this channel being kind of building an actual business off of it. So we'll see. Yeah. And I mean, I've been following, so one thing I think I have, so this is just general advice. If you're looking to start a sports stream or any stream, you gotta figure out where you're uniquely different. One thing I have compared to most sports streamers is I keep my language clean. And most sports streamers have some form of, hold on. Picked the wrong time to spam the chat, because I'm not driving. That was easy to take care of. I went straight out hide on that one. No chance, Plain Sharks. Yeah, no chance. So, but you gotta figure out what differentiates you. And for me, I don't curse. I'm family friendly. And one of my big frustrations, and again, I love Grassi, but like, I try to keep my kids' language pretty clean. Like, I can't, other than like select clips, I can't do Grassi streams with my kids. And for baseball, there's Wardy NYM. He's like the big Mets streamer, New York Mets streamer, and he curses a lot too. And it's like, I've got this opportunity to be, you know, I can be a clean streamer. Like, that's something that I can uniquely bring to the table, and I'm okay with that. Like, it might limit. We just got our most recent tip in from UberEats. It was the crust pizza that I took in between streams, by the way. That was $10, came out at $13.04. That was our string of 5 crust pizza orders in a row that we took. Eating and modding. All right. Commanders are going for it from the 9 on 4th down. It's not 4th and goal. They can get a first down. Cat, yeah, I'm good. I am all good. Shower streams. Now, for my fasting video, this is fair warning. For my fasting video, I did pictures. I've been doing pictures of me without my shirt on each day to show the transformation. So, fair warning for that one. I don't even know what day we're on that. Like day 13, I think. We're day 12 or 13. I lost count. Yeah, I'm just listening on headphones. Sorry, Kat. I'm processing a lot of things here. So. Sounds good. How are you doing tonight, Kat? So, anyway, the point I was making is if you're going to start your own YouTube channel, it's okay to do something other people are already doing, like cover a topic, but you've got to put your unique spin on it, your unique twist. So, you know, for me, it's like a couple things. Like I'm kind of already trying to define my channel, but I'm already defining it as YouTube's smallest Mets and Dolphins channel. So, kind of emphasize, you know, everybody else talks about the largest, we're the largest channel on YouTube or whatever. So I'm going the opposite approach, taking that we're YouTube's smallest. And then also clean, family friendly, you know, try to make a channel. One of the things I found with a lot of things is you've got to sometimes create the things that, oh man, you were too fast. You were too fast. Playing Sharks, you're winning. we got the double timeout. I find it funny how people just like would never talk like anything in normal everyday life, just like scrolling the internet. Scrolling the internet. So bring something unique to the table, and I found I've had to create things like, so I wanted to create a game. You know, that's why I created a game, because like I wanted to make a game that didn't exist, so I created something. And so I put together a video today about being a creator, not a consumer in 2025. That is up for channel members right now, so it's exclusive to channel members today, and then I think it goes public tomorrow. But just kind of that encouragement, like, be a creator, bring something into existence that doesn't exist. And you know, like I really struggled to find a good Dolphins stream this year to listen to. It's one of the reasons why I end up just landing on Grassi for so much stuff, is even during like a Dolphins game, I'd rather listen to Grassi talk about another sport than, because all the Dolphins here is just like, it's just loud, obnoxious, cursing, not family friendly. And doesn't mean there's not a small one out there that I couldn't find, but the point is I couldn't find it, so I'm gonna make it. If I couldn't find the stream that I would want my kids to watch, then I want to make the stream that I'd be happy with my kids to watch. If I can't find the game I want my kids to play, then I'm going to make the game. If I can't find the inspirational YouTube channel that I'd want my kids to watch, then I'm going to make the inspirational YouTube channel. I think that's really a big thing. It's something that we can all do, is like be looking for things to bring into existence that otherwise don't exist already. And so I think that's just a big part of it. So I was assuming that meant my headphones. My headphones are so jacked up. They keep like randomly turning off. All right. It is now 9-7 Commanders. The Commanders scored a touchdown. Touchdown, Commanders. Let's see. Did they go for two or did they miss the extra point? I didn't catch what happened. I think touchdown. We're still waiting pending the extra point here. It is currently 9-7 Commanders over the Lions. It is slow out here, guys. I'm going to stay on through halftime for Grassy and Grassy raids and stuff, but I mean, there's just nothing here. Maybe it's because I didn't show Magic Dumpster on stream. There's Magic Dumpster. He's not, remember last weekend he was full of boxes and trash everywhere? I wonder if Magic Dumpster's been fasting too. I don't know. Don't know what's going on. So appreciate everybody being here tonight. So if you haven't hit the like and subscribe, please do that. Also at the same time, if you are a sports fan, make sure you click on that pinned comment. That will bring you to our new sports channel, MetropoliFins. All right, so we're gonna give like 3 more minutes here now that we've shown Magic Dumpster on the stream. If we don't get anything, we're gonna move because I don't like sitting anywhere for super long. So there's an injury on the play, Cosme, for yeah, so there's an injury timeout, so they have not yet kicked the extra point or attempted the extra point. This is currently 9-7 Commanders. The Commanders got into touchdown range by going for it on 4th down. They've already gone for it on 4th down twice. All right, the extra point is good. It is now 10-7 Commanders over the Lions. If we don't get any orders here in the next 2 minutes, we are gonna move somewhere. I don't know where. Let's do this. I'm gonna do a tally because I don't know how much we've actually done so far today. We do have 1 pending tip, right? No, we're not. We're all caught up. We have no pending tips. All right. Yesterday I did a $300 day. It's my first $300 day on a normal Friday in a long time. So that was pretty happy. I think we're about 200 today. That would be my guess. Scrub Hub sending us 9 for 6 miles. There's Uber 6 for 8 miles. No go on that. At least a little. Some 9 o'clock orders coming through is what we got. Let's see what we did on DoorDash so far today. All right, 35. And then we got on Instacart today, 95.09. And then we got some Grubby Hubbies today, 23.55. Yeah, we are over 200 on the day. We're at 209.29. Good evening, Ryan. Thanks so much for dropping by. KG, welcome. I have no idea what that means. That's really not the way to come into a chat and introduce yourself, though, either. So I don't even know what that is, but I mean, I know what a snitch is, but I know they get stitches. So, yeah, appreciate you stopping by, Ryan. Sad that the Chiefs won, but hoping that this game will be a good game. But, man, if you're a Lions fan and you don't win this game, that would be a very, very sad night. Make sure, everybody, if you're sports fans, make sure you click on that pinned comment for MetropoliFins. That's our new sports channel, New York Mets, Miami Dolphins. Trying to get that up to 50 subs so we can start doing some lives over there. All right, well, it's 9:05 and we've not seen any good orders. So we're going to move Maybe we'll go back to Turco Taco again, because that's where we got. They're open till 9:30. And if not, maybe we start working our way towards home, because it's been really slow, I would say, for the last half an hour. We got one order. It was $7 plus, turned out to be $7.50. So one order, and not even like a crazy order, just a, I mean, it was a fine order, but nothing special. Trying to get out of here. All right, it's first down for the Lions. We're going to try to... Downtown is busy with cars, but we're not seeing orders, so... No love for Magic Dumpster tonight. No love for the Magic Dumpster. All right, Jahmyr Gibbs is down to the 16-yard line. Lions are trying to answer back. Lions are trying to answer back after the Commanders just scored a touchdown, kicked the extra point. Commanders are up 10-7. So this is just looking to turn into this knockdown, drag out. Maybe whoever gets the ball last wins type of game. I like those games. They're fun. Those games are fun. All right, so we're hunting for orders. I don't even know if we're gonna pause anywhere. It's 9 o'clock, I'm tired. First and goal for the Lions. I think we're gonna go, maybe if we sit anywhere, we'll go sit at Miller's Ale House. I actually did pull a couple of good orders out of there last night. So, there's football going on. It's not yet halftime. People be ordering before halftime, I think. So we're over 200, which was kind of my goal on the day, was to get over 200. Obviously, you always want more, but after a $300 day yesterday, $200 day today. Touchdown, Lions. Sam Laporta with a one-handed grab for the touchdown. 13-10, Lions retake the lead. We're just going back and forth and back and forth. We're just waiting. We're stuck at a red light here. We're waiting for the extra point, and it is good. 14-10, Lions retake the lead. All right, we are just hunting for orders. It is quiet out here right now. Everything kind of went quiet early. Usually you can find stuff late night on a Saturday, but not really working. Not really working right now. So we're over the 200 for the day, so we're good with that. TikTok just went down. TikTok is down. Breaking news, TikTok is down. There's got to be some life lessons in there. I should probably I need to make something on that for this channel, for a side of hustle. I mean, we knew it was coming for a while, but still. All right, so it's 14-10 Lions. It is just, there's just no orders coming through on anything. It is slow all over. That's all right. Sometimes if there's not orders, just the best thing to do is go home. That's why I recommend, though, if you're like trying to get earnings goals or whatever, make sure you're pushing hard. Like, try to push harder in the morning, because if your whole day revolves around one meal and that meal turns out to be bad, it's like that's it, right? So like if you schedule your whole delivery day around supper and supper's bad, you're toast. But if you've got a full day, you can go out and say, hey, even though it's the second half of supper slow, we're still at the 200 for the day. 200 in under 10 hours. I think I started around 11:30. So I'm pretty happy with that. You know, we're still like a little under 25 an hour, but I was over the 25 an hour yesterday, and it's like 311 hours yesterday. So and you never know, maybe we'll catch something else along the way. So TikTok is banned. Does that mean there's going to be a flood of new influencers hopping on YouTube? All right, we're officially timed out from our DoorDash dash at the moment. We do have a new one coming live at 10, which means we could go live at 9:45, but I don't know if we're going to stay on that long. I think we'll just go check out Miller's Ale House for a little bit. Touchdown Commanders! It's just a heavyweight fight here. Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry. Just back and forth seesaw battle. All right. Well, there's no orders coming through to the phone whatsoever on any of the apps. Yeah, I'm just a little surprised there's not more like pizza type of orders. But maybe I shouldn't have set up near the high-end food. Maybe I would have been better sticking with pizza and bar food. That might be a mistake on my part. It's all right. We're going to go see. We're going to pass by Papa John's. We'll go sit at Miller's Ale House, which is our premium bar food. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. We're just going to go. But I'm pretty tired. I'm working my way towards home, which is great. It's great that I live near the bar food. I had 2 canceled orders yesterday. So one was from like a really nice Italian place. And then the other was from this Miller's Ale House bar food. So my kids were like, I'm still fasting, so I couldn't enjoy it. My kids got to have like onion rings and pot stickers and all sorts of good stuff. So, we're going to go right by Papa John's, but we also don't have DoorDash right now too, so that kind of hurts. That's a chunk of our normal orders that we might be seeing. But at this point, we'll see. We'll see. 6.5 minutes left in the first half. What I might do just for fun is once I get home, I can actually stream. So maybe I'll go and just hop on. I might hop on my desktop at home, my little laptop or whatever, and just do a horizontal live stream for the second half of the game on the channel. So yeah, especially DoorDash. DoorDash does a lot of like Papa John's and bar food type of things too. So we're kind of, that's the negative of being not platinum. So we can't just dash now. But we'll stay on here through halftime for now. $2 for 8 miles on UberEats. We're gonna pass on that. That's where I'm living at silver right now, barely. I am at 60 points. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna try to get back to platinum, I gotta figure out how to keep my on-time deliveries going. I was late on 11 of my first 13. But I've only been late on 4 cents, so I'm trying to kind of hack the code. Because if I can get my on-time rate up, then I'm good. You can be platinum with a 0% acceptance rate, which to me sounds beautiful. So we're going to go hang out at Miller's Ale House through halftime, which is nice because I can sit in the parking lot and watch the game. We do have a DoorDash that's available to us at 10 o'clock, but that's not we can't hop on till 9:45 unless something else becomes available. So we'll see though. Sometimes it pops up, especially if it's slow out there for other people. It's quitting time for sure for some people. Intercepted by the Commanders. Touchdown Commanders with a pick six. That's a huge play. Such a big deal there. (23-14) Commanders. What do you guys think of that? That's crazy. Crazy. What do you guys think? Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's fun. It's fun to root for a team that's been down, which is why the Lions are fun too. I said in my my playoff picks, I really wish that this was the NFC Championship game. $13 for 13 miles. On Grubhub, we're going to pass that. I don't feel like doing long drives right now. The other thing though, this is why that whole argument about why the Vikings should have had a home game doesn't make sense. You don't know how good a division is just because of the records of the teams in the division. You just don't know. And it turns out that all these NFC North teams playing other teams in the playoffs are all struggling. Vikings lost, Packers lost, Lions are losing. Even if the Lions win this game, it doesn't really change the fact that it's not like they won in a blowout here. People like really riding up on your rear when you're trying to park. I don't know why you're racing through a parking lot. I think they closed the blinds on me, guys. I can't see the game anymore. They closed the blinds. I know. Oh, Jared Goff is going to the locker room, guys. That is, yeah, they knew I was coming. I can kind of, if I lean over this way. Oops, sorry about that. Thank you for the note that I'm muted, but JFK, you're a really bad troll. You're a really bad troll. Family-friendly channel here. Troll on. Find a streamer who doesn't really know these things. You're like about the 20th one to try to troll and get me to say something. I appreciate you letting me know that I was muted, as well as Plain Sharks. Well, yeah, now it's rely on Gibbs, but it'd be a lot different if the Lions were winning right now. I feel bad that I just muted John F. Kennedy. Teddy Bridgewater is in the game. Goff is on the sidelines, but they won't let him in until they know it's good. Touchdown! Touchdown! Lions. What a game. So crazy. It's were the Commanders the one in the good game last week too? It's a fake. Yeah. Well, people talk about who cares about a backup. Even though it's a rush, Jameson Williams rush, 61 yards. Still got to be ready to serve. Yeah. Yeah, it's Commanders Bucks was the really good game of last weekend, right? Commanders bringing the entertainment. Time to switch headphones. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so back-to-back weeks. Commanders get the best game. Like last weekend's games were all pretty bad other than that one. I would not be comfortable as a fan of either team. Yeah, I picked Chiefs. I picked Chiefs, Lions. Let me see. Hold on. I don't want to say it wrong. Chiefs, Lions, Ravens, Eagles. That's who I picked. Cheering for Texans, Lions, Ravens, Rams. All right, we got someone reaching out on Facebook Marketplace. Okay. Yeah, well, I know everyone's going to be cheering Rams because of the fires in Los Angeles. They're going to have the sympathy vote for sure. 3 minutes left in the half. Yeah, it's true, but De'Ami Brown catches the ball at the 7, first and goal. Yeah, just no fear, just going for it. Two-minute warning. Commanders have first and goal on the 6 of Detroit. Has every possession has ended in points. One of them, unfortunately for the Lions, was just an interception return for a touchdown, pick 6. 7-0, 7-3, 10-7, 14-10, 17-14, 24-14, 24-21. Absolutely crazy. It is just so slow. I've not seen it this slow. What do we think the score is going to get to? First team to 50 wins here, maybe? First team to 50 wins. Finally busy because people don't want to go out. Is it safe to drive out there midnight? Ah. DR, how's it going? Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, that's always what it is, right? The main roads get cleared midnight and everything else. So are you doing fantasy on DraftKings playing Sharks? That's for sure. 4-wheel drive. Get those chains on those tires. All right. We've got 3rd and goal here now for the Commanders. What I think we're going to do, assuming we don't get any... You got a little Corolla. Touchdown, Commanders! Zach Ertz. We are now 30-21. Check out the chart on ESPN. It is in Commanders territory now. They're currently giving the Commanders a 67% chance to win. I would not put it that high, honestly. Not yet. I would not have it that high yet. Extra point is good, 31-21. What do you guys think you're going to need to win this game? 50? Is it first to 50 wins? First to 55 wins? Yeah, we're going to have to see what happens here. But, I mean, you do have Jahmyr Gibbs, so it's not like they have no weapons. And Teddy Bridgewater's not a bad backup to have either. He can sling it. He can also turn it over, but he can sling it. Oh, yeah. You used to have a Prius? Yeah. Were you playing Which version were you playing? Were you playing just like where you pick the 5? Or were you doing like the full team across a bunch of games? It's been, I forget what they're called, because I used to do DraftKings, but it's been a while. Grassi said there were 42 points scored in the second quarter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, then you're toast. So you got to have like Daniels, Gibbs, maybe Ertz. I mean, remains to be seen if Bridgewater's going to do enough. I'm sure there's always somebody who picks the backup quarterback. All right. Lions have the ball. They're trying to get points on the board here before halftime because you got the ability to come back if you're the Lions, but you probably prefer not to be down 10 at halftime here. Second and 10 from the 41. It's a 12-yard completion to Gibbs. Goff is back in the game, by the way. So maybe you're not completely dead yet playing Sharks. In the first half, Jaden Daniels, 14 for 21, 242 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs is almost at 100 yards as well. 9 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown for Gibbs. That's awesome. Donuts. All right, well, we're officially live back on DoorDash. I'm going to turn it on. We're going to stay here. Flo, good evening. Intercepted. People are weird. Trolls are weird. You both got it. I was trying to understand I was looking at my subscribers. I'm like, that's not even my subscriber count right now. I'm just trying to understand what you're even trying to say. Like, I'm at 1689, not 1679. You're off by 10. You're jipping me 10 subs. All right, the Commanders are kneeling it for halftime. All right, we are officially at halftime here with that interception. All right, Grassi's doing the raids. If you want to join him, you may. I'm going to do some raiding. I'm going to raid with Grassi tonight. Watching the raid. Watching the Grassy raids. Watching the Grassy raids. There's a lot of there's a lot of gig tubers streaming tonight too. They all look like me. Yeah. We've asked them to tip better. We asked that you get compensated better for the snow, but we're not going to do it. That's Instacart for you. Yeah. I was just thinking today, with all these apps, I don't understand why they don't just do simple radius and then just charge customers more the further out of the radius. There's so many, like for years it would be you could order pizza as long as you're within 5 miles or whatever. And if you're outside of the zone, they just won't deliver to you because they know the quality of food won't be good. So I don't understand why you wouldn't just have things like a radius and just say, okay, here's this. If you're going to grocery shopping within 5 miles, that's fine. Within 5, but then if you're like 7 miles out, then like every mile out, like charge the customer for longer delivery and reimburse the driver. It's fine. It will work and you'll have happier drivers. The customers will get better service. I don't know. Joining, I think there's only been 2 raids, right? It's hard when you're on a phone and you go to join the raid, then you lose the Grassy stream. So I think there's only been 2 Grassy raids so far. Shopping and listen. I'm participating in the Grassy raids. I don't always get to do it because usually I'm driving. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home and I think I'm just gonna hop on the MetropoliFins channel. Alright, because he's going to raid Perna now. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave the apps on just in case they hit me with something amazing, but so we're gonna head on home because it is halftime. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on MetropoliFins if I can get it to work on my computer at home, and see if I can find a stream of the game and hop on over there and talk football. It'll be a little bit different than what it is. A reasonable circumference. So I think we're tapping out here for deliveries for the night. We've just seen nothing good for, I would say, a solid hour of nothingness. And there's no point in doing nothing in a car when I can go home and do nothing. So I think that's exactly what the plan is. I'm going to go home. Unless there's like an amazing order that comes through in the next 5 minutes. But we're close to home at this point. And I think I'm going to head over to MetropoliFins when I get home, which is the new sports channel, and try to get that up and get a stream going over on there. And second half of the game and have some fun. Yeah, $6 for 3 mile on DoorDash. It's technically a silver order, but it's not anything I'm excited about taking right now. So we're gonna end it. We're gonna call it right here. $210 and a little bit more than 10 hours for the day. So nothing crazy, but solid. Solid. After a nice $300 day yesterday. Yeah, you're checking in as I'm checking out. Tex, how's it going? So to everyone here, give me about 10 minutes or so after we end this, but I'm going to go over to MetropoliFins, which is the pinned comment. That's my new sports channel. I can't vertically live stream on it. That's why I'm vertically live streaming on this channel. But I'm going to try to get that channel built up, and I'm going to try to hop on for the second half of the game here. Get some chicken broth when I get home, maybe. Sip on some chicken broth, and then we'll watch the second half of the game together. So if you're not a subscriber over on MetropoliFins, make sure you go click on that, hit the subscribe. I am trying to get that up to 50 so I can go vertical on it. That's a YouTube rule. You have to have 50 subs before you can do vertical live stream. And so if you're not, there you go. You found it, playing charge. Yeah, I've been trying to pin it in the chats for as many times as I can see it here. So I'm getting lots of views, but it's been hard to convert to subscribers. So I was talking about that earlier. That probably a lot of people already have their New York Mets and their Miami Dolphins channels. So it's going to be kind of like hard work. I'm going to grind it out a little bit to maybe build a subscriber base, but I think I'm trying to go live here, and I'm just going to keep trying to pump out the content for it as well. So the goal for that channel is get it monetized by the end of June, which, as long as the Mets aren't having a horrible season, hopefully that will be doable. Hopefully we can build on that. You know, for already being like a small channel, I'm seeing so many views because there's just so many more sports viewers than there are DoorDash viewers. So we are pulling into home here. I'll do a thing. So MetropoliFins, that's the new sports channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe. I'm gonna try to go live over there. If I can't for any reason go live, then I will make a community post on that channel that I'm not able to, but I don't see why not. But I'm gonna go get some chicken broth because all I've had today is water and orange juice. So I need a little something with something in it. So chicken broth sounds good. And I'm going to try to do a live stream for the rest of the game. I already got a thumbnail. I'll quickly modify it, throw it up. So I'm going to assume, let's aim for like 10:15 over there on the new channel. MetropoliFins, that's where all the sports talk is going. Y'all are welcome to hang out. And then once I get over and get on lives, I'll start modding you guys up again over on that channel too, if you want to do that. So appreciate everybody hanging out, and yeah, that's about it. I don't have much else to say. I'm tired, but I think get a little food in my belly, and we will be good to go. So thank you so much. I'll see you over on MetropoliFins shortly.